So I was trying to figure out what would be the best way to describe how to do fills. And I guess the best way I can describe it is when you play 4/4 timing, everything is going to be within sets of 4. And so now that consists of, we have our 4-note groove, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. When music terms, when you're playing 4/4 time signature, that makes 1 bar. Those 4 quarter notes make 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 bar. So playing it together, like if you were to play a string of it, this is how the counting would go as far as bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we broke down our most basic groove, when we broke it down and we tried to figure out in our first video, how do we implement that very first groove? You implement it going into the 1, right? So at the end of 4. So we has 1, 2, 3. Oh, what is it? 1, 2, 3. It was 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Right? So the whole point was that we ended it, and we ended it on 1. We ended it on 1. So when you do this, you want to end it on 1 at the end of those 4 bars. So now instead of ending this fill with, doing the fill within the 4-note groove, now we're going to put it on the grand scale, make those 4-note groove 1 bar, because that makes 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're going to do it 4 times, and at the end of that 4th time, going into that next set of 4 is when you're going to play that groove. You're going to end that fill on the 1. For instance, we have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, because everything is in 4 time scale, when you do fills, you will either do them at the end of 4 bars, or you'll do them at the end of 8 bars. Which in the 8-bar case, you would simply go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Now, I thought that the best way to kind of show this is within an example. So Jared, while he's eating his ice over here, he's going to sing for us Above All Powers. And when he sings Above All Powers, I'm going to simply count it out. And when it comes to this slow song, we're going to do it at the end of the 8 bars. So, Jared?
Yeah, sure.
If you can just start singing Above All Powers.
All right.
Right?
Above
1,
all,
2, 3.
above all
1,
powers,
2,
above all
3, 4,
above all
5,
nations and all
6,
creation,
7, 8,
above all wisdom and all creation.
3, 4, 5,
You were here before
6,
the world began.
7, 8, 1, So that was how you would use it within a group of 8 or a group of 4, because all of our church songs are typically, almost all of them, besides a few, like, what's that phrase? Amazing Grace that pastor sings, Pastor Mitchell. Amazing Grace is not in 4/4 time. So you would not do that in 4/4 time. You would not do that with an Amazing Grace. But the whole point is that for almost all of our songs, when it comes to church, it's all within 4/4 time signature. It's like even when you look at the gates of hell. So you have the once of hell shall not prevail. It's the armies of the Lord. 8, 2, 3. Everything is just all of a sudden on a faster scale, which is fine. And so just whenever you're practicing, practice doing your simple 4-note groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to be hard to mess that up when it comes to a church song, you sticking it after 4. Whenever you stick it after 4, it's almost always going to fit just right. Typically. Again, typically. With almost all of our church songs. And so when it comes to those, just practice whenever you're practicing at home, you're not practicing in music, just practice doing on sets of 4. 2, 3, 4, boom. And when you do that, it'll be really hard to mess up songs like that. Because within 4-time signature, everything is within sets of 4, so you'll either do it after 4, or after 8, or after 12, after 16 if you want. The whole point is that we're doing everything in sets of 4 because it is a 4-time signature. And so that would be the most basic thing. So again, when you're practicing, just practice at home. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other group, 2, uphill, 3, 4, 1, 2. That was the other fill we had talked about. And so just practice fitting those in sets and groups of 4. And so I don't know if that kind of helps explain, but that's kind of the best way I can try to explain when to do fills. It's going to be after sets of 4.